Welcome back, and for some of you, this might be one of the newer videos that you've watched. We seem to continue to build the audience, and like we say at our EMS weekends, I'm so sorry that you qualified to be on this video blog. I'm so sorry that you have had to look for something like this. I'm sorry that you had to do whatever search you had to do on Google or YouTube or Twitter or wherever you have been, but I am glad that you're here, and I am glad that you found this video, and I'm glad that you have taken the time to watch as many videos as you've decided to watch. A common question that comes my way is, what is recovery work? Right? Like, what do we do? What is recovery work? What does it mean to do recovery work? And so today I want to help you, whether you've been on this video blog and you've been here a long time and you probably already know what recovery work is, or you're new and are kind of trying to wrap your mind around what does recovery work even do. Recovery work can be a lot of things, but I've kind of put together a definition that says recovery work is doing proper work, whether it be mentally, emotionally, or even spiritually, to heal from the crisis or the wound or the trauma that you have either caused or have suffered. If you're an unfaithful spouse, you're going to have to do recovery work to heal yourself from what you have brought upon yourself. But you're also going to have to do recovery work to help your spouse heal from what you have subjected them to. If you're a betrayed spouse, you're going to have to do recovery work to help yourself heal, but you also may have to do recovery work to really address the wounds that have been reopened by the wound of infidelity or addiction that your spouse is subjected to. What I mean is, you may not have even known that there's some wounds in your soul, or maybe you thought that they were handled years or even decades ago, but this new wound of infidelity, this new maybe even relapse, has caused some wounds that you didn't even know were there to be reopened, and recovery work is about helping to heal those wounds as well as the most recent wound. You see, recovery work is focused work. It's proactive work. It's not about stagnating. It's not about just sitting back and waiting for your spouse or partner to get over it, right? It's focused on what caused you to do what you did. It's focused on helping you, the betrayed, heal. Because even if your unfaithful spouse or partner isn't wanting to help you heal, you have to do work to heal yourself. You have to be a whole person eventually. And you can survive right now even though you don't feel whole. But your kids, if you have kids, are depending upon you. Your family, if you have family, is depending upon you to get healthy. Your future, and I firmly believe that your life is not over. If you've just come to know about your spouse's infidelity, the reality is that you still have life ahead of you, even if your marriage, and this will scare the hell out of you, even if your marriage doesn't make it, you still have life and purpose and meaning, and you have to do recovery work to heal yourself because nobody's going to do it for you. Recovery work is specific to what you're dealing with. So on our site, affairrecovery.com, there is a litany of things and resources that you can do to help yourself heal. If you're betrayed, there's Harboring Hope. There's articles, there's resources, there's videos like this, there's interviews, there's all kinds of stuff. There's also the opportunity for you to do recovery work by finding an expert therapist that can help you work through the layers of pain that you're dealing with. Recovery work can be at your church if you come from a faith background, and finding help to work through your theology and work through, how do I understand life in light of this huge betrayal that God allowed to happen, and how do I rectify that? That's recovery work. Reading your Bible if you come from faith. Reading other resources. Finding help from other people who have gone through this before to help you heal, which is all about what Harboring Hope is on the site. Recovery work can be dealing with PTSD and doing something called EMDR, which is all about helping trauma victims work through their trauma in a very unique, very professional way. Recovery work can be something like the 12-step program if you are the unfaithful. It is more than possible for you to do work. There's books that you can read. I mean, recovery work is about taking ownership of what you have caused or what you have been subjected to and being unwilling to just lay back and not do anything about it. You see, recovery work is not just doing maybe infidelity specific work, although that, I will tell you, has to be one of the main streams of your recovery and rehabilitation mentally and emotionally. If you don't get infidelity specific help, I'm sorry, you're going to be behind the eight ball. As you get infidelity specific help, and then maybe you shore it up with other resources and other things that you can do, you're going to find yourself healing. You're going to find yourself, if you're an unfaithful, helping to see your spouse heal. Recovery work is very seldom easy. It is very seldom convenient, cheap, or something that you can kind of do on the side. Recovery work has to take center stage in your life to repair your own damage. And if you are the unfaithful or the offending spouse, it is taking ownership of the pain that you have caused and doing everything within your power to help your victim heal. Sure, you can't make them heal. And if you're betrayed, you can't make your unfaithful spouse heal. And that's the whole journey of recovery, is doing whatever it takes to help yourself heal, as well as, if you're an unfaithful, I absolutely believe it is your responsibility to do everything that you can to help your spouse